Okay, SMX medical update time. We bring in the good doctor, Dr. Joe McGinley. JT and I were bench racing about Zach Osborne making his return to pro racing, not full time, just going to race these last three nationals on the back of Loretta's. Now, the great thing for us is that Zach has always been one of the most transparent, forthcoming athletes to deal with ever. And he was telling everyone at Loretta's, both to me personally and on his own Instagram show, that as the week went on, the 36-year-old body was starting to fade. So talk about the difference between a 16-year-old who's racing against and a 36-year-old as far as recovery day to day goes.
Well, what an exciting week at Loretta's. Zach had the fastest time overall of any racer down there, so that's impressive. It's great to see him back out there. Now, a 36-year-old being sore at the end of a race, we don't need transparency for that. We're all going to make that assumption. We've all been down that road and knows what it feels like. But, he's coming back to compete this weekend at the Nationals, so it's going to be a different story. So you're going to have to plan. It's going to take quite a bit of focus and training to be prepared for this. He has the speed, we know that. So qualifying times will likely be good. He'll probably be up front at the beginning of the race. I suspect by Moto 2 he's going to be feeling it no matter what he does. It's just not enough time to train the race pace. These guys have been out there consistently for years and all season. They're at their top of their game out there competing. So it'll be fun to see Zach out there, but it's going to take a little bit to get that rust off and get going. Now, what's going to be important is in between races as well as after the race, how you prepare for that next race. So this first one, I would consider it a warm-up, just get the rust off, understand the speed, understand how the body is going to respond, and then between this race and the next one, that's where I'll have to put in the time on recovery and making sure that there's a balance of taking care of your body and being on the bike, because you don't want to just be on the bike the whole time. You're just going to burn out. It's just not enough time to get up to that pace and speed. And again, as we get older, 36 is not old, but as we get older, it takes longer to recover. Your body takes more time to heal as you're out there. It'll take more time for the muscles to recover, to get your electrolytes and nutrition back on track. So that's just going to take a little bit of time. But, the speed's there, right? So once you have the speed, everything else is just putting a plan together and dealing with the pain. It's going to be painful, but you have to deal with that pain and get through it. The only other X factor here is if you hit the ground. If you hit the ground and have a crash, that's not going to feel too good. Again, it's going to take a bit to get back and to recover. Even if it's just a contusion or bruise or something, it's going to hurt more because, it just will. You're not used to it. You haven't been out there. You're a bit older. It's going to take a little more time.
Okay, so you mentioned there being older and taking more time. Now, as someone in my 40s who is fighting father time with everything I've got, what's actually happening with his body? Like, what biologically is not functioning as well, or what is he missing versus a kid like Carson Wood or Landon Gibson, the kids he was having to battle at Loretta Lynn's all week? Why was there biologically a drop off for Zach in performance versus what those kids could just bounce back so quickly and be like, what do you mean we've been racing all week, so what?
Yeah, again, even in your 20s, your body starts to turn that corner and you start to age, right? So your muscles can't build the way they used to. Your body metabolism is not the same. Those things start to change actually in your mid to late 20s. So when you're in your 30s, you're obviously feeling it and not having that same capability of repair muscle. So muscle repair and muscle damage really is the key thing. When you're weightlifting, when you're doing anything cardiovascular, when you're out there on the bike, it's that breakdown of the muscle and rebuilding of the muscle to strengthen it and build that endurance. That's the process that you develop into an elite athlete, or you develop to a stronger level in your sport. You can still do it in your 30s and 40s. It just takes a different approach and it takes more time. You can't just go out there and start hitting the weights or hitting the track and expect that same metabolic recovery and build on the muscle. So I think the muscle breakdown is probably the biggest thing, and it just takes longer as your metabolism decreases and you age, and that process is just not as efficient as it is in your teens and early 20s.
Get in touch with these guys. Give them the info. The more they can do, probably the better it is for the fans too, right? It would be fun to have them still out there.
It's exciting. I'm looking forward to cheer Zach on this weekend. And yeah, it's great to see some of these guys still at it and still competitive and still super fast. So once you have the speed, everything else can be worked on.
All right. Thanks, Dr. Joe.
Thank you.